Gather round, gather round. It's time for another story time. So, somebody asked, whatever happened to you doing your casting call and wanting a spicy content creator partnership, whatever happened to that? Well, it's time that I get into what happened with the last content partner I had. He wasn't a spicy content creator partner. It wasn't like a couple ship. It was content that we were doing, training him in Tantra massage. The content is here on all of my various platforms. Those of you who follow me, you saw the content that was done with the last male on my pages. That was him, aka Mr. Lemony Snickets. Okay. What happened with that, just to let y'all know, that he wanted me to train him on massage because it was a service that he was offering in the back end on his menu, as because he's a licensed cosmetologist. So I, as the goddess that I am, I was okay with me being his subject and me training him in tantra and in the sacred healing arts, okay, with the massage included. Okay. So what happened was we did the content documents. We have documents we had to sign, the model releases. We did all that. And we did the content that's here on the social media and the one that's on the paywall type of stuff. Okay. We did that. And something happened to where on one of our streams, he didn't feel comfortable. We had to shut. And that's all I'm going to say because I've shared this on my paid platform. I couldn't stream after that. Because there was an issue with him around that, having some type of panic or anxiety. Yeah, on the stream. I'm not going to go into detail. I know you're like, what? Panic, anxiety, doing a sacred massage? Yeah, because everybody may think they can do this in front of the cameras and be free and artistic and expressive and be confident. But it ain't for everybody. I'm just letting y'all know. So anyway, long story short, I haven't heard from him. And I also, just letting y'all know, I also divulged my status. Yeah, and I shared that with him that he said he was open, poly or whatever. And I thought that we were mutually polyamorous individuals, but I don't know. But I have not heard from him. So, but he was not the person that I was supposed to be doing the erotic, the adult, extra ultra spicy stuff with. Even though those of you who follow me on my other platforms, y'all saw that there was live stream content that we did that was adult and ultra spicy. Yeah. That was because it was something that we had discussed. It was not something that was not unplanned. And so, but he was not supposed to fit that role when he was casted. He was only supposed to be a sub, a helper in my sensual erotic art and expressions. Okay. Yeah. In the Tantra. So anyways, I have not casted anyone or for any of that type of content, the one that goes behind a paywall, fellas and ladies, if you're curious, just because I decided with that experience and the one before, it's time for me to either deal with someone in my personal who was comfortable with being on the camera or someone who was actually in the creative arts, who is a creative, who does this type of work, because once again, I have to say it is not for everybody. It's not for the weak at heart. It is not. And people think it's just, oh, it's getting from the camera. You can do this, do that, And then they realize like, oh, this is actually a job. Oh, this is actually something that we actually have to do. Things that you would naturally do. And, you know, in regular men and woman relation stuff. Yeah, it's art. It's actually a job. It's performing. You got to have minimal, acting somewhat, but you got to have like a format and you got to have a goal as well. So anyway, just letting y'all know today, I did interview someone for my tantric type of project, but it is not for the adult stuff. Yes, it's adult, but it's not like you know what I'm talking about. Not that type of content, okay? Because I saw him on social media and he's good with his hands. And so I need that type of person when I'm talking about doing the healing and the touch, because that's my project. What it revolves around is Tantra and your touch and not being touch deprived. So that project is in my mind, and he looks like he's a good model to deliver that type of content with me. And he's faceless. All of his content is faceless, ladies and gentlemen. And I interviewed him today. He interviewed me today for doing content creating together. He's got the tight and right body that I was looking for. And his angles are perfect. Okay. And I love how he shot his previous content with other women and stuff. And he is not a predator. He's very professional. Okay. Very professional. Okay. So anyway, I look forward to doing the content with him. And letting y'all know it's not going to be a situation where y'all going to see us doing some other stuff. No, but just to let you know, ladies, if you follow Mr. Erotic Touch or the Sensual Worshipper, I got to saw his face. He is handsome. He is handsome. So the body matches the face, and he is very mature. So just to let you know, ladies, I saw the face. He is handsome, beautiful smile, very professional. Okay, just to let you know. And he's on IG, the Sensual Worshipper, and he has Facebook. He's Christian Michaels is his name on Facebook. But yeah, that's who I'm talking about. And his Twitter is Erotic Touch. But yes. So look forward to doing work with him in the future, y'all. Just letting y'all know. But no, I don't have a personal, intimate content partner. I do not. And I stopped looking. And I'm giving you all confession. And I hope my mic is not moving too much. I did ask my person who is my recipient of my pleasures presently to appear and faceless. But I have not gotten a response. So no responses is basically to me a no. So I left it alone. So fellas and those who do subscribe and follow me on my other stuff, just letting you know that I haven't heard back from him with that answer. So I'm assuming he's not interested in sharing our energy in front of the screen in that artistic manner, just to say that. And that's the only way I could filter it for this here platform, just to let y'all know. So no update with that, and no pressure, no biggie. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? It's not an expectation for anybody who is my lover, my man, my boo, you know, my little something to be a part of my creations. But it's just hold on. So hold up now. Just to let y'all know my disclaimer. To be my man, my boo thing, my husband, you know, my lover man, it is not a requirement for you to do content with me. Just to let you know that I had to put that out there. I know people ask me that all the time. So you got to do content if you're in a relationship, or if I decide to date you, I got to do content with you. No, but you have to be confident. You have to be not in your ego because of what it is that I do in my profession. You got to be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be okay with that and not try to tame me, that part, and also be okay with me having an occasional male helper. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily, I don't always do like content of an adult nature behind a paywall situation. I don't always do that. So it's not an expectation that I got to have my boyfriend, my boo thing, my lover man, my future husband, my sacred masculine, doing like fleshtivities type of situations on my stuff. It's not a requirement. Okay. But if I have an artistic expression, and that's how I create my art, my creativity, and I want it to be more than just, you know, just something pages in my journal. And if you want to help me bring that to life, yes, it would be nice. It would be so nice, Holly. It would be so nice. But it's no pressure. You don't have to do it. You just don't have to do it. But just know that this is be okay with, if I want that vision to come to life, I may have to outsource. Yeah, and get a maintenance man or get a filler in man, just to let you know. If that comes across my mind and my heart to do, you got to be okay with that. Yeah, if you're not willing to do it. Message!